How you doing there, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TabsFolders show. A lot of you know me. My name is Bruce, and with us we have the esteemed founder of TabsFolders, Camille. Say hello, Camille.
Hello, viewers. Good to be here today and be chatting with you guys.
Perfect. And also we have our other co-host who comes on. We'll wait for him in a little bit. Praveen, thank you for joining us whenever you come on. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. Good luck, guys. Hey, thank you for joining us. It's been a little bit. Okay, so let's just jump right in. We've had some updates, and we have some cool design things to show you that the team has been working on. So without further ado, Camille, do you want to just jump right on and show what a lot of people have been asking for?
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Bruce. So we've been working on TabsFolders 2.0, the design and UI update. And a lot of you have been asking about any previews. So here it is, the first main screen in light and dark mode. It'll be this interface on the left where you have the two windows, two panes in the middle. On top, you have searches, which is like your recent folders or favorites, and you'll be able to actually select the searches and add more searches in future versions, like custom searches. Then on the right, you will have the kind of notes, tags, etc. for the file or folder you selected. And on the left, you have various menu items, like also recent, shared, team, workspace management, etc. The dark mode, as you can see, most people have been requesting this for regular TabsFolders already first, but we're delivering this in 2.0 with the new design. And obviously, when it's late at night and you want to turn down the brightness of your screen, this dark mode will help out a lot to match with the rest of the operating system. Now let me take off this view because this is the kind of compressed two-pane view. We also have a single pane view, which is an expanded view and gives you a lot more details about the folders and bookmarks, where you will see in this view, in the middle, we have tags. We'll be able to have colored tags, labels. So a tag is joined to a label, a color is joined to a description, a label. So here we have like yellow, blue, but it could be, work, home, project, and each one of those has a specific color. In this view, they're actually just separated into two separate columns so that you will be able to pick which one you want to sort by or kind of view. And on the right, you have the notes for a specific folder or tab or bookmark. Then to the left, you have right in the middle the sharing column, which shows you who or whether the bookmark or folder is shared with team members, and you can add or share it right from this view by clicking on the three dots. And then you can, of course, sort by the date that it's been modified in the just right next to the name. So that's the main view. If you click on one of these folders, as you see on the right, it's again, as in the previous view, it's selected apps, and there you can just have some options like sharing, tags, labels, etc. will be present or added to that view on the right. So that's kind of the basis of the new design. And there's a lot more with sharing, saving, etc. All dialogues that are in progress right now, but this part right now is in development, and we're working on delivering this as quickly as possible.
It looks clean for sure. I was gonna. It looks. Karina or Camille, I was gonna say it looks sharp, elegant, and better than I thought it was going to. And I'm a big fan. Hey, Praveen, I'm a big fan of the dark mode also. The dark mode looks really sexy on that. I was Praveen, did you see those layouts that just came up right now?
Yep, absolutely loving it.
What did you think about it?
Great. I mean, I think a lot of users have been saying that the old interface looks a bit outdated. So I think this definitely is the needed refresh for everybody.
Exactly. I mean, users were saying, and which is true, that TabsFolders has a lot of features and functionality, under the hood, but the front end was a little bit dated because we were focusing on delivering more and more features so that users would find it functional, and we kind of let the UI take a back burner. Now we're focusing on fixing or updating the UI to modern standards, and while we keep, of course, all the cool functionality that the TabsFolders has.
So we were talking about an extra feature that I thought would be nice to add to that UI, and that notification bell I think is also going to be even more used, kind of like when you have updates that come in, similar to Facebook's notifications, right? You'll have a list of, hey, someone shared something with you, or someone's requesting access to a certain folder. I think those would be really helpful in that design layout that we currently have there. My question, and I think we've talked about this before, is there a way how we could change, or have you thought of changing the color? Let's say if I'm in dark mode and I want to change it to like a blue shade of the icons or a green shade of the icons.
That's definitely in the works, but that's more scheduled for TabsFolders 2.1 or 2.2, because that's we currently look at that as a nice to have feature. Like the key features are notes, labels and tags, and team folder sharing, and those are the main kind of functionality and UI features we are delivering right now. But definitely, yes, we will be expanding, of course, and constantly improving the UI. Just as I mentioned to one of our users that I was chatting with at night, that this is what keeps me up at night, figuring out which features to deliver in what order. That's because everybody's asking for everything all the time, and we got to focus on really what will deliver the most value in the quickest way. So this is the key for us to deliver in the correct order. But thank you, Bruce. The suggestions, we are definitely working on giving more flexibility with colors. As well as sounds that a few users have been asking about notifications that you mentioned, for them to have sound notifications as well, and we're looking to add that as well in after TabsFolders 2.0. So not in 2.0, in 2.1, 2.2.
Yep, RV was also talking about the notification bell. It was going to be awesome and helpful, and he supports this feature. Cool, thank you very much for that. Access requests looks interesting. That was something that we had also talked about, because let's say you're publicly sharing a library, and let's say the library is up because you want to rent out a depository of knowledge that you have of like 30 or 50, or let's say 5,000 different links that you've collected over time regarding a certain.
I think no, Bruce. Let me correct you. Access request is more that. You're working on a team, and they see that a folder is in their tree, but they don't have access to it. It's just listed, so they can request access, to edit this bookmark, edit this folder. That's more what it is. Yeah.
Got it. I thought I was linking it to, hey, maybe you want to sell access to something for a certain given amount of time, and someone's requesting access to that folder.
No, so this is more with team sharing, that when again it's a way to manage, like when you share a file or folder or a file on Google Drive with somebody, and they use perhaps a different Google account, so they don't have access. So there's a quick button there, request access, and kind of this is what it is. That it's the same thing, just in a different way. That if you're on a folder, or you want to go, you go into that that view and simply click 5 things at a time that you want to request access to. That's what it'll be for currently. And then in that pane you can track the stuff you've requested access for and whether you've gotten access or not. So
And I have this is a two-part question. So RV says, asks, can we share bookmark links to users based on labels or tags instead of folders, right? Now, the reason why I say that's part one, or there's two parts, is because part two, let's say you want to vote on that feature. Guys, that's what this here is for, right? So if you go ahead and scan on that with your phone, this will take you to our list of links. And so let's say you want to be able to vote or suggest for a certain feature that you want in tabs folders. Well, that's what this would be for. All of our assets and all of our links pertaining to things that you've seen in different episodes in the past. And let's say you want to be able to suggest a certain feature to be implemented in the future. Guys, click on this. We have this up every show, so that way you can follow along with us. Kind of like a two-screen experience. I don't see too many people doing that on podcasts. I don't see too many people doing that on live streams. We're trying to bring you guys to be a little bit more involved, engaged, have a little bit more affinity that you're growing for tabs folders outside of these live streams. And that's what this little guy here is for. Also brought to you by tabs folders. So there you go.
Yes. Thank you, Bruce. And I'll actually be demonstrating this later in the show, how we'll be doing the share. Currently in that shared folder, we have each live stream and a list of bookmarks for each of the live streams. In this live stream, we will be adding the bookmarks, which show you the roadmap. There's links to the TabsFolders roadmaps, getting started, etc., etc. So as we're going through the show, that will be added live to this folder in the demo that we'll be doing later.
Perfect. That being said, we have another.
Coming back though, we didn't answer the question. So at this time, I guess we didn't have sharing based on labels and tags instead of folders. This wasn't in the plans for TabsFolders 2.0, but we will definitely add it to the roadmap because it's a great idea that sometimes you might have something like marketing links, but they're across 3 different clients, and you want someone to have access to all the marketing links. That's a great idea, and we'll definitely implement that in post 2.0.
Makes sense. I like that idea too. Sharing a whole topic instead.
Yep. Yeah. So RV, if you can go to the roadmap, you can suggest the idea there. I mean, we'll be adding it if you don't anyway, but if you wanted to take a look how our roadmap software works and to add the idea yourself, if you want to add more detail, etc. to it, go ahead. It's roadmap.tabsfolders.com. Or click on the link, of course, in the on the live show.
We'll put that up. I'll put that up for everyone.
Yep. Okay, go ahead.
I'm also, there we go, roadmap. Sorry, .com, right?
Roadmap.tabsfolders.com. Yeah.
There you go, guys. Take a screenshot if you're on your phones too. That would help out for the future. Okay.
Or they can just go to the QR code, Bruce. With their phone.
Like I mentioned earlier.
No,
right.
Yeah.
The next one is from Chenna. Chenna says, that preview that we were showing, is that regarding the TabsFolders website or the extension screen?
That's the extension screen. So we're looking how to best integrate the web app and the extension, and to migrate a lot of the functionality to the web app. But again, the web app is very limited in what how it can interact with the browser. So we're working on that right now to from the IT side or from the coding side, how we can best implement and merge those 2 assets.
Perfect. Musam Chowdhury, hello. Thank you for joining us. Howdy.
Hello,
Facebook user says, hello, everyone. I'm sorry I can't give you a shout out by name. You have not given StreamYard permission, so we cannot enter you into our, as you guys know, our weekly raffle. So please give StreamYard permission at streamyard.com/Facebook. So that way we can say thank you. And if you win something, we could give you, we could let you win a code or a license. But we can't do that because you haven't given Facebook permission or StreamYard permission. Really like this tool. John Doe, glad to hear that.
Thank you.
Chenna says, great, I can lock a particular folder view in the tree. Wow. Yes, locking folder or locking views. I actually like that idea.
Can I lock a particular folder in tree view?
Oh, I thought you said you could.
No. So I'm not sure what he means if he can lock. You select, you're working on a folder, and then you can, as currently we have in TabsFolders, that you can move the folder to the left or right window by selecting, right clicking on a folder and move to other window. But
Wait, maybe he means like adding a folder to be in the favorites, maybe.
Okay, so what I think he's referring to is there's different format views when you're in a folder. You can see things like in an icon tic-tac-toe format. You could see it in a detail format where you see the whole URL, probably the date and time that the link was saved into that specific folder, and also the person who might be the author of that link inside that folder. When you move from folder to folder, with other tools, you have the chance or the ability to save views. Oh, well, in this folder, I want it to look like small icons. On this folder, I want it to look like large icons. And on this folder, I want it to be a detailed line item view, right? That's what I think he's referring to. It's something similar that people have seen inside ClickUp, Windows Explorer. Windows has had that feature for decades. That's what I think he's referring to, that he feels like he can do it. I'm getting that impression. He's looking forward to, or he feels like he can save that particular view inside a specific folder. I didn't know if that's a particular case that he's asking for or he thinks he can do. So
maybe he can expand on the question, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he means by this. So it'd be great if you can expand. Because currently our main view, so it's a tree view in the two panes. It's kind of the tree view that you currently have in TabsFolders. That's moving to TabsFolders 2.0, and then we have stuff around it. So above that tree view, you'll have the icon view, which is your recent folders and favorites, so that you can quickly move around, because we found in UX user experience that if you're working on 2 or 3 or 4 windows, but you're copying and pasting and moving around between them, sometimes you will get lost if you're switching to TabsFolders as well. So here in TabsFolders, it'll automatically update the windows that you've clicked recently, and they're all on this list. So you'll be able to click back and forth between them very easily. With Chrome, obviously you can use the tab on the operating system to switch between two tabs, or it's Shift tilde, I believe, to switch back and forth between tabs of a window. But it's easy to get lost in that. So here you have your recent views and your favorites as well, because with favorites you can kind of lock a folder, if maybe that's what he means. And yeah, you select the folders in your favorites, and you can very easily, again, 5-6 folders that you can jump between as you're working on day to day in various windows. You can just jump back and forth between them very quickly now.
I could see how that might be useful, where you want to say, hey, team, this is the folder view that I recommend inside this folder. It would be great if you can save it for yourself, or you could choose to save it for the team, like, hey, this is the default team view that the admin of that folder suggests or recommends. It's just design layout, in terms of being particular.
It's just the views. We won't have it in 2.0. It'll be just a tree view. In the future, we are actually adding the icon view will be the first, as you were mentioning, Bruce, in the main window, not only on the top bar. And then we plan to move to other views in the future as per user kind of request. But there might be a Kanban view,
right,
et cetera, et cetera. Yeah.
So guys, again, if you're looking to lock a specific view in a specific folder, if that's a feature that you're looking for, again, I put that link there. Head over there, go ahead and suggest that as a feature, and we'll go ahead and have the community vote on it. So please go ahead and head there. Thank you. All right, jumping on to there it is. Chenna says, I'm talking about access requests for a team. The folder might need to be logged to request access, right? The folder might be logged to request access. If you know that the folder exists, yes, right? You may request access to something and say, maybe like a chat or a note, and say, hey, Camille, do you have access or do you have research for crypto? I mean, that might be a request, but Camille may not have that. But yes.
So let me, so request access, if I may. So access request is more, you're in a folder and you see, for example, 5 bookmarks in that folder, and 3 of them are read-only, so you can see them, but you can't change them. And the 2 other ones are edit, read and write, so you can actually change the name, delete them, etc. And so for the 3 other ones, that's where, I mean, you select the 3 other ones and say, request access to these bookmarks, because you see them, you have read-only access, you don't have write access. That's more what it is.
If you know those folders exist, that makes sense. But sometimes I may have to, like, as a research subject, I don't know if you've previously done research on, let's say, embedding options, and say, it might be just a generic note, comment, message. Hey, Camille, do you have research on embedding options? Okay, it might be a simple note or request, verbal, that I may not know that you have a folder that currently exists. Oh, sure, yes, I do, Bruce. Let me give you access. Little things like that. I could see that also being a request in the future of like just a generic request, because I don't know that folder exists.
Okay, I see what you mean now. Yeah, you are correct. Yes, that will be part of those requests in the future as well. That because you definitely don't know my whole collection, because collections are private. Even though you may be part of the same team, members have their own private kind of folder structure that they don't have to share with the rest of the team.
Correct. So, yeah. That's exactly what I was referring to. RV says he will suggest his features onto the voting roadmap. Awesome. We're looking forward to it. He also says that he's happy regarding TabsFolders updates are coming in very consistent and exceeding expectations. That's kind of like another reason why I personally, guys, when I get involved with founders, I like to do these weekly or bi-weekly shows to kind of like show all of us there's a lot of things that actually happen in the background regarding a lot of platforms that we like, and not necessarily do we know all of those updates that are happening or occurring. And so that doesn't give us the ability to place trust in a founder when that founder is doing consistent work, because let's say they're not updating a change log. Let's say they're not sending out consistent email updates. Well, maybe a way to get around all that is, hey, let's have a live kind of like discussion on camera, right? And so people can come back, and not like a webinar, people can come back and view it whenever they see fit on multiple different mediums, which is why I prefer to do this model. And I've been talking about it with Camille. Hey, Camille, this gives us a way to go ahead and create trust with the community. That's just my personal affinity. A lot of you guys have seen me do that over the last 3 or 4 years. Obviously, I have an affinity for TabsFolders. Not only that, but with Camille also. And I think that just makes us explaining the updates to you just a lot more natural and organic, say, compared to like other tools in the past. Ender with NextWeave is another perfect example of that also.
Bruce, yeah, I want to again thank you for coming up with the idea, because it's you ask amazing questions. The users also ask questions live that sometimes on just a messenger response you don't get the full version, or it might be just short because you're typing instead of talking about it and explaining it. So it's an amazing idea to have this the bi-weekly shows as we're doing them now to update the users, show the new things that are happening in TabsFolders. And it's as you mentioned, it's steady kind of progress, that it's every 2 weeks, and users can expect and know what's coming, that there's updates, there'll be something new in the show. So it's a great connection with the user base, and I think our users are showing that not only with their comments, when they were coming on the show, that it increases the engagement level with our users, which is amazing for us because we get amazing feedback and ideas to implement in the product.
Exactly. I got to tell you, and it's funny that I have this background. When I saw, and this is just me as a fan, when I saw that new UI, I looked at it and I was like, I got to have it. So it was just like, as much as I got excited, I'm glad that we're able to show this to the community also, because it looks like they're positively reacting to it and giving us more feedback and more UI in real time, especially regarding those, their thoughts when they're seeing the UI mockups displayed. Okay, moving on real quick, and we have a few, so we're going to shotgun it really fast, okay?
Yep.
So
yep.
Ranveer says, any option to embed a bookmark folder in a web page? I love that idea. I love it, because you can click save. Let's say there was an embed on this blog or on this website, and you click save, and it automatically saves to someone's TabsFolders extension or their TabsFolders account. That could really take off, because I don't see that done by any other tab folder or any other tab extension type company. I love that idea. That is game changing.
If I may, I'm wondering, the other, I guess there could be two interpretations that maybe Ravir is also asking about, the other way, where in TabsFolders you have a folder, it's a shared folder, and normally it's,
and you want to display it, you want to share it, and you want to
exactly on a web page, and that will, because what's the thing, to update a web page, you gotta open whatever tool you're using, etc., and each time it's time consuming. Versus in TabsFolders, you could do that in 2 seconds, update, add a new folder to this, and if that just displays on your blog or whatever, it's a real-time blog about games or something that needs fast updates, this would work amazingly. So instead of having the whole TabsFolder sharing screen, you just have the embed with the folder listing. That's a great idea to add for our future versions. And thanks for the idea. That'll improve usability of TabsFolders going forward. Definitely.
I like that. I really like that. Okay, let's see what else. Moving on to the next one. Nicholas says, I really need to start again with TabsFolders from the beginning. What about planning a full walkthrough? That's actually something that we have had planned.
For today,
but it's a half hour in, so I don't know if we may have time to do that today. Maybe that's something that we save for next week or the week after that, so that way we can spend more time focusing on that, maybe less on the questions instead of starting a half hour in, because so many people are giving feedback regarding the UI.
Yes. Or one thing, the training session is actually based on two parts: getting started installing the kind of very basic things to get started with TabsFolders, and then there's the more advanced things. So why don't we could still probably fit in the basic things today. For some users, we've had new users that were asking about these features, how to add promo codes, how to install TabsFolders and sign up. So we can go through those parts quickly, and then move on to in 2 weeks to the full advanced version that's already ready. But I guess we won't fit it in this show.
Got it. Okay, Chenna, great read and write access support also. I like that. You would have access to a folder to view, but you don't have editing options. That makes sense, right? And then you click, hey, I want to request the ability to edit, and that goes under the notification section or under the access request section. Great. Yep. You guys are doing a great job with features and details. These streams are very useful and exciting, learning new and exciting things every time. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to hear as kind of like a producer of these shows. That's huge for me, as that kind of verifies and validates a lot of what I try to do when I try to talk to like a founder like Camille and say, hey, there's so much work that you're doing, we should expand on that in the middle of a live stream, right? So thank you, Chenna, for that support there.
Likewise, thank you, Chenna.
There you go. Kieran says, number 1, if I have same domain links spread across different folders, can I filter them at once and assign a tag? So in other words, tag a folder or tag items based on the domain. You could create, if you could do a search, Camille, based on a specific let's say, syntax of domain.com or query of domain.com, and then apply a filter, like a batch filter, to all of those?
So currently, we should be able to do this because you have the search box, which returns all the folders and bookmarks with that search. So we'll say it's a domain, like you mentioned. With Shift Select, you can select all of them, and then you can right-click and add a tag. The issue is here you would be adding that tag to all the folders and the bookmarks. So to separate those, we'll have to think about, I guess, in an upcoming release in 2.0, because this probably won't make it into 2.1, because again, the list is growing and growing. So in 2.0, this probably won't be present, but it's a great idea to expand on, search selection and kind of automation, because right now, again, like with one option I see is you could no, we don't have a filter for bookmarks. So let's say if you select with Shift, you select folders and bookmarks. Okay, so that's something to think about. If RV, you can add that again to the ideas section on our roadmap. We will definitely look how to best implement that. And in what version of TabsFolders. Yep.
And I think it's almost a two-parter, right? One is you do a search query based on a specific domain, or it could literally be any word, but it would be something dot TLD, right? .com, .net, .org, regardless. And so whatever results come up, then you click on, let's say, a check mark that says a check all or apply to do a batch function of, hey, let me apply this as a tag in batches.
Yes, so you will be, right now, you'll be able to do that, because it's kind of, you don't select all of them. I mean, you select them with Shift Select, with like we have right now with when you click, hold Shift, and it selects everything. So you just right click on those, and you would be able to add tags from the menu. But again, I don't see how you'll be able to select just bookmarks away from folders. So you'd select everything, which might not be what you want to do. And that's why I think we'll have to expand on this search, that maybe in the search, we'll just add an option, search only for types of items. So it'd be search for folders or search for bookmarks. And then you have it fixed. Now, you do a search for google.com only in bookmarks, and you'll have all the bookmarks listed with google.com. So then you Shift Select them and add the tag. So there we go. That would be the easy solution, I guess.
That's what I was thinking, right? Let's say, for example, docs.google.com, and let's say you have 30 or 50 different links that pop up and say, I want to check all and apply those as a Google Docs tag, right? So if I click Google Docs tag, all my Google Docs show up regardless of what folder that they're in.
Yep.
I like that.
So we'll again, we'll be adding that to the roadmap because as per schedules, we gotta deliver something. As per the plans, as per our plan in end of Q1, March, April. So we can't be constantly adding features, because we'll never be able to deliver something. But yeah, definitely. We can add the features to the roadmap and select the best ideas, and of course voting as per users. Keep checking the roadmap. There's a lot of great ideas on the roadmap. So the more votes we get for specific ideas, the more we'll be looking at raising their priority exactly to include them faster in on the actual development roadmap.
Speaking also of updates as they're rolling out, guys, I put up that down below. That's going to be the TabsFolders link where you can see the changelog, and you can keep up to date with us regarding all the updates that roll out. So, Camille, thank you very much for that as well.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this AppSumo real quick, because it did come up with another question by RV. He says that he notices that the TabsFolder deal is ending in 2 days, and will it be relisted? So the reason why I put up the AppSumo link, so that way you guys can see that we have a 48-hour timer left and the current $19 plan that we have right now. So there you go.
Yes, so that's a little bit unexpected. It was supposed to be a bit later for the end of the month, so there must have been some miscommunication between us and the AppSumo team. I'll get to that after this call and figure it out. But so basically, the price is supposed to change at the end of this month. We are on schedule. We're delivering the features. CNAME SMTP was delivered, and as we mentioned, that the $19 price point for the TabsFolders Ltd was a huge discount. So at the end of this month, the price will be going up to $29 for the LTD. So we also have a Valentine's Day special, which we are extending from today based on user feedback. It was supposed to end by at the end of today, and users are looking to actually, because it's a 2-for-1 special. So let me mention Valentine's Deal 2-for-1 if you purchase TabsFolders right now from from today till now. It's till end of Monday this coming week. At the end of Monday, you will get double the codes. And it's also because of, as per the AppSumo deal, that we're raising the price at the end of this month. So we want to give everybody a chance to get huge discount right now, because we're raising the price at the end of the month. So if you want to support us to get TabsFolders done even faster, get some more licenses, and we'll be increasing the development development speed by bringing on more team members to develop even faster.
Also, guys, all links that we refer to are listed here at the QR code too, such as links to the AppSumo page in the campaign as well. Ranveer says, thank you very much for the amazing product. Thank you also for tuning in, joining, and dropping your comment as well, Ranveer. Appreciate it. Nicholas with a thumbs up. Cool. Stick with us. We're going to do a quick little walkthrough. RV says, sorry for overloading with more requests. No, by all means. We do this specifically to engage with you, and you're doing exactly what we're looking for and asking for. Please take time to release based on priority, which we're trying to do. You're an awesome founder with great dedication. Oh, you got to like that.
Thank you, Arvin. It's amazing. Makes me feel my heart warm. Thank you.
There you go. Chenna brings up a good question. How do people access the Valentine's Day deal? Valentine's Deal is only available on the website or AppSumo also. It's a question.
Yes. So the Valentine's Deal was available. It's on our website, and that's what we're promoting, because well, I mean, it's a huge discount that you're getting. So officially, it's on our website. Some requests were coming in that users wanted to buy through AppSumo. We'll look at those, and perhaps we'll change our minds. But currently, it's only on our website. When you go onto our website, you should see a pop-up with a Valentine's Deal. But it doesn't matter if you see the pop-up. Just scroll down the website and buy the LTD. There's a TabsFolders 2.0 pre-sale for $19, and if you click that, buy it. At the end of Monday or Tuesday next week, we will be doubling all the codes for people who purchased from now till Tuesday. They'll get double the codes that they purchased in a support chat request or an email.
Perfect.
We also, by the way, give a 60-day money-back guarantee, just like AppSumo. So
there you go. Chenna, thank you very much for your engagement. Also, you're a mainstay with us every live stream. So we thank you for commenting and giving your feedback during our live streams as well. Okay, we're all caught up. That being said, Camille, we'll let you take it away with a quick little walkthrough setup that Nicholas and other people are looking for.
Excellent. Thank you, Bruce. Let me start sharing my screen here. There we go. So we're starting with the most basic. To find us on the web, go into Google and type TabsFolders, and this is our site. You click on click on this website, and you get the TabsFolders website. When you scroll down, it has some information about TabsFolders, what users are saying about us, etc. And this is the $19 lifetime plan TabsFolders 2.0 presale that I was just discussing. If you click on here, the plan details, this will take you to the purchase, the checkout page, and here is where any codes that you purchase here, 1 through however many you choose, we will double that number if you purchase from now till midnight Tuesday of this coming week. Coming back to the page, to actually get TabsFolders or install it in your browser, you just click the Get Started button here, and this takes you to the Chrome Web Store, and shows, again, if you want to read some more details about TabsFolders, there's a description of all the things you can do with TabsFolders, and some videos about us or about the product. So you just click Add to Chrome, add the extension, and the extension appears here in your browser, and it automatically opens the more info page about TabsFolders. We are actually working and will be changing this week, that TabsFolders will be showing a shared page of TabsFolders on things to do, and I'll be demoing this in a couple of seconds. But anyway, so here you have a page with more information about TabsFolders, the Facebook group, affiliate program, the roadmap, etc. But we can close this for now, and to sign into TabsFolders or sign up, you would click the sign up button, and here you just have basically enter your business email. So it would be test business email at TabsFolders.com, for example. Camille Gala. Add a password. And if you have a promo code, you can enter it here, but it's actually a lot easier to enter it later when you sign up in the extension. Another pop-up for promo code comes up here, and so you can add it or just click no promo. And here you get the little pop-up saying that you have to verify your email address, and we send you a link to your email address. And when the link arrives, all you have to do is click the link in your email. So let me close this now, and TabsFolders opens up and asks you if you want to start TabsFolders automatically when your browser opens in the future. And here's the Valentine special that I mentioned previously. Let us just close that. So again, do you want it to auto start? Well, for now, I'll say no. And then you have a quick walkthrough tour about TabsFolders, the various features, and let's just end the tour. And then TabsFolders will ask you if you want to import your browser bookmarks. So let's click OK. And here you have to allow the browser to actually allow TabsFolders in the browser now to access your bookmarks. So I'm actually using Microsoft Edge, and we have to go to the Microsoft Edge store to install the Edge extension to allow us to do that. Coming back, so you have 4 folders in TabsFolders right now, well, or 5 counting the mobile bookmarks, and well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. So you have the session history folder, the open windows and tabs, your bookmarks folder, mobile bookmarks, and trash. The open windows and tabs are the current open windows that you have in your browser.
Camille, real quick, they can only see the TabsFolders tab on the Google Chrome extension page.
Come again, Chris? What do you mean?
So they can only see the tab folders Chrome extension page.
Pardon. Sorry. Yes, let me just switch. There we go.
There you go.
Let me refresh here. Here we go. My browser opened a new tab, and so I guess you guys weren't seeing what I was speaking about. So, well, I guess we'll demo it again next week because I already signed up here. So anyway, when you sign up, this is the panel that opens in TabsFolders, and you have the one main panel because most users are used to this. You have your open windows and tabs, as I mentioned, which are your active windows. Then you have your bookmarks. You have mobile bookmarks. These are the bookmarks that when you install the mobile bookmarklet on your phone and you click add a bookmark, those bookmarks will go into this folder. Then you have the session history folder, which is the autosave session, which TabsFolders saves all of your open windows and tabs in case your browser crashes and you lose that information. One folder about the TabsFolders affiliate program, so that people know they can earn some cash while helping us grow TabsFolders and spread the word. So I've opened this in the new tab, but I'll bring it into, again, this tab because we're just sharing the one window. So here's some more information about the affiliate program, and I'll jump back. And of course, we have the trash folder, which if you, let's see, affiliate program, grab it to the samples folder, and then when we right click and go trash delete, it appears in trash. So if you delete something and want to take it back from trash, you just open the trash folder, click to quickly, and just drag and drop back into your bookmarks folder in case you made a mistake. So this is the one main interface and one window. If you want to get more advanced and actually more efficient, what you do is you'd right or click on the little arrow on the top right here, and this brings up the side-by-side window view of TabsFolders. With this, with the two windows, it's a lot easier to work with your open windows and tabs and bookmarks because you can simply drag and drop from the window on the left to the window on the right, and your bookmarks are saved from your open windows and tabs. And I just dragged one bookmark, but I can, of course, drag a folder, which will have the bookmarks within that folder or the open windows and tabs, except of course TabsFolders, which is the one window here. And let me show you by going to google.com that again now we'll drag this. All this window is now linked, but we can still drag and drop it. We should be into the sample folder. There we go. And now we have the affiliate program and Google as you saw. So if you have TabsFolders open in a folder and you drag and drop that folder, TabsFolders, the TabsFolders tab is not saved because, well, you're basically, this is what you're working in. It's not what you want to save. Anyway, the benefit of having these side-by-side views is when you have a small amount of folders, it's not that big a deal because you can, right here in the left window, if it's just one window, drag and drop from the top from the open windows and tabs to the bookmarks folder. However, if your folder tree gets larger, that it's beyond the screen, scrolling would be a big pain, and that's why this second window becomes a lot more useful because what you can do is, for example, right or click on a folder, right click, and then expand it in the right panel. Let's minimize the folder and show how that works again. Expand in the right, and boom, You can work with the window from the left folder or from the left view in the right window. And you can also do that by searching. So for example, if you search, select bookmarks and you search for affiliate, see, you have a list of results with different folders, but it just shows you the one bookmark that you're searching for. So if you want to find out if there's anything more in that folder, you would right click and then expand in the right tab, and there you see that there's not only the TabsFolders affiliate program, but there's also a link to Google in that folder. So that's kind of the use case of how you use the two panels within TabsFolders. And the final thing I'll go into as we're running out of time a little bit is searching. So right here is, you see the name of a folder that pops up in the search, and this is kind of context sensitive search. It means that the search is limited to the folder that you have selected. To search everything within TabsFolders, all you have to do is kind of click the little X, and now when you type a search, you'll search everywhere. So let's type affiliate, and as you see, TabsFolders is searching its the whole collection. If I can spell, there we go. And so it searched the open windows and tabs and found the affiliate program that's open in one open window and tab. And also it searched the bookmarks folder and found all the affiliate program links in your collection of bookmarks, as well as the affiliate program. If, let's say now, if you're searching for something like Google Docs, that's because the affiliate programming, it's a small connection. We obviously know that it's one link, but if you're searching for Google Docs, you'll have them spread across your whole collection. So if you just type, docs.google.com, you'll get a lot of results, and you could be overwhelmed. Well, with this folder-specific search, you can actually go to the work folder or the one project that you think the folder is under, click on that project, and then type, Google Drive or Google Docs, and only find the Google Docs within that work folder. So again, you can zoom in or zero in on the file that you're looking for, or the link, with this folder or context-sensitive search. There's also this drop down in search, and here you can actually select, when no specific folder is selected, what you want to search. The way I work, for example, with TabsFolders is in the left window or left panel, I have search open windows and tabs, and in the right panel, I have search kind of everything. And this allows me that I know if I'm looking for an open window or tab when I have maybe 10 browser windows open for different projects, and I just opened a new YouTube tab in one of those windows, but again, scrolling through those windows would take me a lot of time just pressing, Command tilde on Mac OS. Here I can just type YouTube or the affiliate, for example, and it'll find the open tab instead of searching bookmarks as well. The other benefit of just having open windows and tabs selected is that even though TabsFolders is a very fast search, when you have 50,000 bookmarks, well, it could take a second or two to search those bookmarks, versus if you just select open windows and tabs, the search, is instant. As soon as you type 3 characters, it starts doing the search of your open windows and tabs. Let me maybe log out now and or show the menu. I'm not sure. Yes, so the menu, unfortunately, with the live stream doesn't appear for everybody. I'd have to share my whole screen, and then it'd be very small. So maybe in the next live stream, I'll work on expanding the screen so that we can show the menu and all the tabs folders menu items and what you can do with them. But the key point is, after you install TabsFolders, is to actually go into the options page, which is accessible from the TabsFolders menu. And here you can set up your browser keyboard shortcuts. These are really key to activate the extension, store a window or store a tab very quickly with keyboard shortcuts. That's what you can set up here, as well as how TabsFolders behaves with the save button, how often your sessions are saved, the number of sessions to keep, snoozing. This allows you to snooze tabs and save on browser resources. So you can set tabs to for TabsFolders to snooze tabs after 20 seconds or 1 minute. And then if you have a lot of tabs open, they still don't use up your processing power and memory from your computer. So there's quite a few options, and I encourage everybody to open the options page and configure TabsFolders when you start using it right away, because this gives you the ability to really get the most out of TabsFolders, or to customize it to how you would like to use it. So that's a quick intro. The last thing I was going to show you is that the save button, there's quite a few options, but I guess maybe let's keep this for the next show, since it's already 11 after, and I think we have to start ending the show, Bruce. So this is a quick demo of the basic features of TabsFolders. In the next show, I'll use the actual TabsFolders account in TabsFolders that has a lot more saved bookmarks and tabs. And there you'll be able to kind of see the power of the two side-by-side windows, etc. When there's a lot more information that you have stored in your collection.
Perfect. And that being said, what we'll also do is zoom in, so it's a little bit easier for all of you to see what's going on inside the windows, because I know sometimes it could be harder to see with the small font. That being said, Praveen, thank you for joining us. Camille, thank you for giving us the time and the walkthrough. Guys, that's just a small little preview. We'll do the longer walkthrough on the next following show, either next week or in 2 weeks. So stick with us and stay tuned for that. Don't forget, also buy your extra codes on AppSumo during the last 48 hours at $19. Stack it all the way up to a 10 code, and if you want something more, head over to the website, because don't forget, we have passwords and we have notes coming later on down the year too. So that being said, let's keep social distancing in mind. Wash your hands, stay safe, and we'll see you guys all in the next show.
Bruce, you forgot to do the giveaway.
Oh, thank you. I was like, what did I forget? All right.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and put that up now before.
And while you're putting that up, let me again mention the Valentines Deal is if you go onto our website and purchase from us, 60-day money-back guarantee and 2-for-1 deal. Any codes you buy from us, you get 2 more codes, or as in double the codes. So if you buy 5 codes, you get the full 10 codes, which gives you up to 100 team members in your team. So I suggest that's the best deal going currently, and looking forward to having more users with a full 100 teammates.
There we go.
Thank you.
Let's see if I can get it to come up. I think that's it. Zoom in quick. All right, there we go.
There we go. Almost there. I see it coming. There we go.
Yep. All right. Who's going to win? Renvir. That's his first win. Thank you very much for joining us. All right.
So drop us a line, I hope, to me personally, or on the Facebook page, and I will send you the codes that you want today.
Cool. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you guys all in the next show in a week or two.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, guys. Looking forward to chatting in 2 weeks.
Have a good one.